When we talk about a razor edge, most of us think about a razor blade or maybe a razor knife that the barbers used to use years ago. And if you're old enough to remember, you can remember the barbers using an actual knife to lather up and shave the faces of those that had hair. Now, I didn't have any hair back on my face in those days, but when I was a little boy, but I remember those barbers taking that knife, and it always made you feel big when they would cut your sideburns with that razor knife. Those razor knives were sharpened with leather strops, and it created an extremely sharp edge, which is the same thing that we do here in our sharpening process. Now, I'm not going to be able to show you how well I can shave my arm because all the hair is gone off my arm. But we do have some videos of, we talked a young college boy into shaving his arm one day with about 5 or 6 different knives that we had sharpened. And he even shaved his arm with a hatchet, an old rusty hatchet that we found sharpened up. So you might want to check out those videos. Once he got done, it kind of looked like he had the mange or something. So he decided to shave his whole arm off. So we got that on video. And then once he did that, he realized how funny it looked, so he did his other arm. So anyway, if you don't want to test the hair on your arms, another great way to see how sharp a knife is to do a paper test. Now, I'm going to show you an example here. This is a knife that we're getting ready to sharpen up. And this knife is like most typical knives that come in to us. So I'm going to show you here this knife. It might catch an edge of paper every now and then, but it absolutely will not cut this paper. Now, you can take a lot of knives right up next to where your hand is and get it started and maybe cut with it. But you can see how rough this is, how jagged and cut that is. Now, I'm going to show you with my everyday knife here that I use around the shop to cut boxes and so on, the difference between the normal knife and what our knives will do. Now, I'm not going to start here with my hand. I'm going to come out here a couple inches and show you the sharpness of that knife. Now, when you can get a knife to do that, you know you've got an edge on it. Now, another thing that you can do is just take your knife and just start it right and just cut little slivers. If your knife can cut a little sliver out of a piece of paper like that, then you know you've got a good sharp knife.